Hi, what here, and welcome to the very first episode of Football Manager 2020. I haven't played the series since 2017, but when I did, I fell back into my familiar habits of racking up a couple of thousand hours worth of gameplay. So it is the sort of game I do get lost in. For the purposes of videos, I am going to try and play it in a slightly different format. But I'm probably going to try and make sure we get a bit of pre-season planning done, and then look at having a couple of games per episode, keeping the episodes to about half an hour long, and a lot of the administrative stuff will be done off recording, but then summarised at the start of each one. I guess is probably the safest way to do it. Anyway, let's jump straight into it. So we've got our name here, what. I am English. We're born in Newcastle, and my favourite team is Newcastle. Now, other favourite teams, I'm not sure how this works, but because of where I live, I am going to select, if I'm able to. Yeah, we've got a Hartlepool in there. It's a bit further south than me, but if we go into north here, we've got Darlington, we've got Gateshead, and we've got Blyth. So they're probably going to be Gateshead and Blyth. I'm not sure where else I should pick. Maybe look down in. I do actually like South America, so I might have. I don't know whether to go with one of the River Plate Boca Juniors or maybe go into something like a Santos. Something like, I don't know, maybe USA. Do Europe. I think we'll just stick with England, and we'll have a look at certainly not on Middlesbrough, certainly not on Sunderland. We're not going to look at those. I do have a little bit of an affiliation with some Birmingham teams, so maybe. Problem is the Premier League as well, Aston Villa. So I think we might just stick with what we've got. Maybe go Hartlepool for a differentiation in league. Yeah, we'll go with that. Right. So we've got our three favourite teams, other favourite teams. Preferred style and formation. Choose a style. I think we're just going to ignore this, to be honest. Depends on the team I pick as well. So, right, and we're not going to. We're experienced at the game, so right. That does not look like me. So, we'll just stick with the 1st of April '81. We will put my accurate height in, which is 6'9". No, it's not. It's 5'11". Almost. Let's see if this goes high enough. Does this cater for it? Wow, this goes really high. Right, so should we put in for the weight I am or the weight I would like to be? I think we're going to go in with my my happy sporting target weight of being below £200 would be nice. Generate 3D model from your photo. Oh, I don't know if I wish that on anybody, do I? Also, I don't have a webcam installed, so that's not really going to happen. Randomize face. No, we're going to change the skin tone. That was it. Alright, this. Wow. I guess the game thinks everyone in the world looks the same. Right, eye colour, brown, yeah. I don't know what that means. Is that meant to be hair colour? Yes, okay. No facial hair? Facial hair 1, no. Can't grow beard out well. I would like 3 without a moustache. What did it, oh, mutton chops, no. No. Okay, so we're going with no facial. Glasses, no. Starting to look a little bit like Wayne Rooney, this character. Suit and tie, I think. Shirt, no tie, no. Suit, no tie, quite like. No, we're not chaving it up, even if we are a manager. Right, then I would like to have a grey suit. And we're going to go with, just to see what this looks like. Oh, that would be a look and a half. Black shoes. Jersey. I think I mean shirt, but never mind. Oh my, that was quite a look as well. Let's go with white. There we go. So that is me. Okay, so now we're in the game. Now we have to select what we want to do. So the purpose of this, I guess, is I want to be in charge of Blyth Spartans. Sorry, bear with me 2 seconds. Okay, yeah, I just had a thing pop up on the screen there, which I thought was going to get in the game with the recording because it was an OBS alert, but it's not. So, yeah, we're just going to take over at Blyth. So let's have a look here. Vanarama North, Blyth, advanced setup. Okay. So we'll add some additional leagues there. We've still got 4-star speed. Which should be absolutely fine. We don't want fake players. We fine with real fixtures if they exist. We don't want to falsely add any stuff there. Disable first window transfer activity. Therefore, by disallowing the transfer, the save game will reflect the real world mark. Don't know what that means. Disable player attribute masking. Yes. Yeah. Prevent control of teams with head coaches in place. If selected, it will not be possible to assume control of a team that already has a head coach. Alright, no, that's... Prevent use of the in-game editor. Yeah, I mean, I don't anticipate using it, but why would I need to disable it? Right, so having read this, what it means is, in the first transfer window, if you don't tick this box, you can still make transfers. If you do tick this box, it effectively means that you will be playing with the team that happened in real life at the end of the first transfer window, even though the game may have started before the end of said transfer window. Right, okay. So then when do we want to start? Early 1920 season, pre-season, so that would start on the 24th of June. And we can't seem to start any earlier than that. So we could start on the 10th of the 6th in France, 17th of the 6th, 24th of the 6th, 8th of the 7th, that's quite late, 24th of the 6th, and 1st of the 7th. So I think we're going to put it in the first earliest date there. Yeah, and then start the game. On a medium, ooh, select the 18 leagues from 7 nations. Start game. Hope it doesn't start in France because I only want that start date. I don't actually want to play in France. at this point in time. So the game loaded through. Choose or create a head coach profile. What do you want? What? Yeah, okay, we've gone with that date of birth. Fair enough. Favourite team. Yeah. Coaching qualifications? None. Edit profile. There's that. There's coaching style. Suggested badge based on Blyth. Okay. Guess what happens if we don't have any? Oh right, okay, this changes my attributes. Right, I get you. So if we went with a C, let's go, none at all. It's true, I don't have any coaching badges. And what's my past playing experience? International global level. Continental pro license. Wow, that allows you to be quite good. But I don't have any of that, and I didn't even play Sunday League. Although I did play a couple of games at Sunday League. So let's go with that. Now, I think we'll go with motivator. There we go. Let's confirm that. Would you like to start playing or add additional head coaches? Start playing. Wow. Blyth Spartans hire what? Blyth have today confirmed the appointment of what as the club's new head coach. Eyebrows have been raised in the soccer world at the appointment of the 38-year-old who's recently spent time away from club soccer. Too right. And he is sure to face plenty of questions when he comes to face the media. At Croft Park, what has put pen to paper on a one-year deal with $51,000 per annum. Jesus, who said football paid? That's dollars as well. Jesus. I don't know why we're in dollars. This is strange. He replaces previous head coach Lee Clark. Newcastle legend. What lacks a reputation of a survival specialist, which, given the club's current ambitions, creates an intriguing dynamic as they intend to retain their place in the division. Okay. So, I'd like to formally welcome you to Blyth. To get you acquainted with new terms, you'll receive our introductory welcome pack before going on to finalise the vision and objectives where to proceed together with. Congratulations, and we wish you the best of luck. So we're on an absolutely tiny ground of just over 4,000. Everything is basic, so I suppose at least they have them. Club history, they have won the Northern Premier League in 2006 and 2017. And they have won Northern League Division 1 quite a few times, which was kind of a precursor to all of that setup. Last season they finished 6th in Vanarama North. Founded in 1889, semi-professional club. And it said we finished 5th, but we actually didn't finish 6th. The club play their home games at Croft Park. Club's affectionately known as the Spartans, and returns a fierce rivalry with Gateshead, Darlington and Spennymoor Town. As a club which is currently enjoying the best ever spell of success, the last competition win was 2017. So actually that's not true. Their heyday, I think, was back in 70 something. I can't remember the actual year, I wasn't born. And they went on an FA Cup run, which was huge. And actually I was taught by one of their head coaches at the time. Well, he was their head coach at the time and then later went on into teaching and taught me. So, anyway, that's a different story. Proceed. Your coaching staff have compiled a brief overview of the Blyth squad, provide you with a more comprehensive report in the coming days. So, what we have here is we have a I don't know what the colour necessarily means. Oh, is that maybe the colour he wears? Yeah, okay, right. Loan obligation. Scott Wilson's on loan till the end of the season, as is Zach Hemming from Middlesbrough and Mark Waddington from Barrow. If we looked here, doesn't really tell me much about him, so we'll just proceed. This is the outline of the board's vision for the future of the club. I'll be in touch shortly to discuss the finer details and to finalise our competition objectives for the coming season. So, club culture strives to make progress on and off the pitch. Okay. 5-year plan is ongoing work within payroll budget. Vanarama fight bravely against relegation. Reached 4th qualifying round of the FA Cup. FA Trophy reached first round. They're going to give me a 1-year contract. Wow. Where it was becoming an established Vanarama North team. So that's the season after and the season after that. By the end of that, they want to be an established team. Okay. And then they want to finish in the top half. So 5 years to finish in the top half, way below what I would be looking to do. Finally, please don't made schedule a press conference to meet the media. Yep, arrange an squad friendly for tomorrow to assess the squad. Yeah, why not? And send an advice report from the coaching staff. Yes, why not? Okay, so we've got to find a place to save the game. That'll do, and we'll call it Blyth Spartans. Save. This should not take long. There we go. Right. Okay, so we've got a few things in our inbox to deal with. A 1-year deal, $51,000. So bear with me. Okay, so we fixed the localization problem. We're now in pounds. So there we go. So we know about that. Tactics introduction. Tactics express how you want your team to play. Okay. Club vision and expectations meeting. So we'll come back to that in a second. Pre-season preparation. Initial pre-season schedule normal. So we do have some games arranged, so that I'm fine with. Pre-season fitness report. Transfer window opens, so Eden Hazard, of course, went to Real Madrid for nearly 86 million. Okay, so unsurprisingly, we're not mentioned in this list. Introductory advice. Summary. Okay, so this is just my coaching staff telling me what they think, and here we need to have a conversation with our board. So if we have a look at finances, we will see that we have a transfer budget of 2,000 and we have a wage budget of 253,000, which we're currently spending about 95% of it, which isn't great. Right. Yeah, there we go. If we have a look at salaries, well, I'll pay up to 26,000, but we've only got 1 star player at the moment, which is fair enough. Okay. Debt and loans, we don't have any debt or any loans. Sponsors, hardly any, and they are pretty worthless. Projection, there we go. So, club's vision, yeah, we need to have this conversation, I guess. And therefore we need to probably look at our squad. Now, if we were to look at all players. Can we filter here? Yeah, so let's have a look here. And let's filter out everyone that isn't a goalkeeper. So what we have is Zach Hemming, who's on loan from Middlesbrough. Okay, so let's have a quick look at not stats, sorry, attributes, there we go. Goalkeeper. So as you can see, aerial, command of area, communication, handling ability, kicking ability, reflexes, throwing, one-on-ones, anticipation, decisions, positioning, concentration, and agility. So there is only one area, or two areas, sorry, I think, where he's lacking, and that's on anticipation and agility. The rest he is absolutely hammering him at. Bradley Skirbin, however, is only 17 years old, so you can't really blame him. So I just want to have a look through my team and understand what we've got available to us. We've got a very old centre back there, 39-year-old. Lots of these guys on in any forms of contract. Lewis Horner, decent player. Midfielders. Again, Mark Waddington we've got there. Attacking midfielders. Robbie Dale. And Adam Wrightson. Maybe not bad. For that league, no, not bad at all. Right, and then finally, strikers. What have we got up front? We've got Scott Fennick. Seems to be our best striker. His finishing's alright, it's just a 10. Michael Sweet, however, is an 11. So not much in it there. Okay, so we'll filter everything back in. And we'll go to our board discussion. So there was to work within the budget. Okay, let's negotiate. So here's our overall strategy for the future with certain objectives we want you to achieve and identify that we believe we must run through the heart of everything we do. The board will give you the reasonable scope to adjust the club's vision and recognition of your recent arrival. Additionally, we may be willing to give you additional freedom to make further changes should you be willing to be more aggressive with regards to our time-sensitive objectives. Right, so by the end of this season, we're going to negotiate those. But here, how do we change these? Ah, there, right, okay, so we can't do anything there. So I think we'd like to get in the playoffs by then, top half finish by then, and that is dictated by those. Okay, so let's suggest those. So if I move that up one, and I move that up one, that then can't change. So I think let's suggest that. Oh, hang on, we can add others as well. Ah, but only for the league. Right, okay, so we'll go with that. That's fairly minimalistic. Let's suggest those. You need to tear them up and start again. The issue of unrealistic belief that we can qualify for the playoffs by the end of the 23-24 season. Record a Vanarama top half finish. Okay. Confirm. Next. The expectations for the board are as follows. Attempt to avoid relegation. Can we change these? Or avoid relegation. Does it let me have much more? An extra. What's that? £7 a week? No, £7 a year. So yeah, that's not worth doing. There we go. Okay, so continue. Training schedule for Blyth Spartans. And the social feed. Social feed, so I don't think we need to see anything about a lot of these. Oh, that's a bit harsh. Okay, so we'll sort this out. Okay, so we'll just continue that on. Homegrown players update. There we go. Code of conduct. Preparation for the new season. Club captain Rob Dale presents a potential code of conduct. He suggested fixed fines in place of ad hoc disciplinary action. You are free to make adjustments to this or opt out of using a code of conduct altogether. You can also ask Paul Stevenson for his input. If you skip the code of conduct, you'll have the opportunity to discipline players. Right, so mistraining. Use of these are fines, yeah? Gone AWOL per day. Gone AWOL, multiple booking ban. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I think that's fair. Actually, I think if you're getting 15 yellow cards, then yeah, we'll drop down to a week. Sent off half a week, a week, 2 weeks. Sent off straight red. Yeah, okay. I think that seems fair enough. Confirm. And then we'll move on. Team reporters constantly updated and highlight the strengths, weaknesses, and overall depth of your squad. Player development advice summary. Okay, it's good to know. One of the best players could become slightly better than Mark Waddington. Could become slightly better than Michael Nielsen. Right, okay, that's good to know. And that takes us to the start of our very first game. So we're going to put in a cut there. End of the first episode. Slow progress. It's the nature of this game. But we will get to the start of the season. A lot of this is going to be getting the right squad in place, seeing if we can generate some money. But we are a semi-professional club, so opportunities to sign players are going to be slim, to say the least. We need to get out of this division, up the league, and hopefully, be able to convince our board to turn professional. Thanks for joining. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time for the next episode. Until then, bye-bye.